or like something a little more, I guess, energetic, no wonder you wouldn't do as well, because it's like the opposite from your voice kind of thing. She didn't mean that in a bad way or anything. She just said that, you know, my voice usually suits the lower range, like groovy, jazzy type, and not like Japanese, Genki kind of thing. Oh dear, Boros, life is nothing but an empty pit without you. The days without your cuteness are beyond insufferable. Will I even survive without your blessing? Oh dear, I mean, bye, Boros.
I'm a genius.
I'm a fucking genius.
Hey, Mom! I'm a fucking genius!
Well, first things first. Elliot here's a fucking addict. So if he tells you anything fucking different, he's a liar and a fucking snake. Fuck you. You can't.
Okay, one, what was that about? Two, can we talk about the fact that you fucked Nate's dad?
Option 2. Synthetic urine. Yeah, fucking right.
God, I hate this fucking song.
There's Jennifer. Only back then we were tight. Sisters, practically. People found it hard to believe that a babe like Jennifer would associate with a dork like me. Sandbox love never dies.
Hi, Abe. My film is really coming along. I'm doing an autobiography called The Best of the Best of the Best of the Best of the Best. The whole premise is how tough it is to be me. Popular, smart, well-traveled, and incredibly well-endowed. Boob-wise. Hey, is there a time limit on the films?
Would you tell a sunset that it couldn't last forever?
Sunsets last 6 minutes.
Does a sunset have a soundtrack featuring Smash Mouth? See ya. And Abe, I'll see you at the movies.
Guys! Whoa! You will not believe what's going on! It's a book fair! Where books come to life!
Hello.
Ah!
I've always wanted to be a writer.
Writer? What? I thought you wanted to be a witch.
Of course I want to be a witch, but where I'm from, that's kinda impossible. So my runner-up dream was to be a writer. I've had this about the author picture since I was 7 years old. I know my good angle. Every idea is a good idea. Luzora. I know it's kind of cliche, but what's wrong with cliche?
It was a show about a team of female secret agents called Fox Force 5.
What?
Fox Force 5. Fox as in we're a bunch of foxy chicks. Force as in we're a force to be reckoned with. And 5 as in there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. There was a blonde one, Somerset O'Neill. She was the leader. The Japanese fox was a kung fu master. The black girl was a demolition expert. French fox's speciality was sex. I'll have the Durward Kirby burger, bloody, and a $5 shake.
Hey, with that shake, Martin and Lewis or Amos and Andy?
Martin and Lewis.
I feel like I would look so sexy pregnant. Maddie, please do not get pregnant. I wouldn't wear any of those nasty maternity clothes. I would just be me, plus pregnant.
Remember when I got pregnant?
Yes, and it would be nothing like that. Why the fuck would you audition for Oklahoma?
I'm not.
Then why the fuck do you look like you're auditioning for Oklahoma? Why do you look like that?
Like what?
Like a country music star.
In a good way or a bad way?
Bitch, you better be joking. Out of sight, out of mind. Well, there's a difference between what you think you should want and what you actually want.
How do I know what I want?
You don't.
Then what's the whole world always talking about?
Shit is hard and confusing. The last thing you need is to feel worse because you're not feeling something you're supposed to feel. You do what feels good to you.
All right, I can do that. Look to the left, look to the right. Any course? No. Okay, I'm going. Puppy! What did I do? It's all broken now. Mr. Voice, everything I touch breaks. What's wrong with me?
I'm good, right? Okay, come and get me, Alliance buddy. Oops! What I mean is, if any of you would still like to be in an alliance with me, feel free to pull. I'm a true size 0, FYI. I don't see a vanity plate on it, girlfriend. I would like to send a shout out to my personal trainer, Bunny, for making me do all those sprints. You rule! Sorry for calling you a waste of skin. You know that was just the adrenaline talking. Consider joining forces with me. You won't regret it. This promise is not legally binding. Offer may be withdrawn at any time.
How dare you! Listen here, mister. Just because you're big doesn't mean you get to be a bully. You may have huge teeth and sharp scales and snore, smoke, and breathe fire, but you do not, I repeat, you do not hurt my friend! You got that? Now what do you have to say for yourself? I said, what do you have to say for yourself? All right, since you really want to know. The arm size tight, the midi collar doesn't go with the shawl lapel, the hems are clearly machine stitched, the pleats are uneven, the fabric looks like toile, used a back stitch here when it clearly called for a top stitch or maybe a traditional blanket stitch, and the over design is reminiscent of prêt-à-porter and not true French haute couture. But, whatever you want to do is fine.
Thomas? Thomas? Thomas!
Yes?
It can't be her. It can't be her.
Okay, why don't you just go? I'll catch up later. What's going on?
Lily. You made her my alternate.
Well, there's always an alternate. Lily's the best choice.
No, but she wants my role.
Every dancer in the world wants your role.
No, this is different. She's after me. She's trying to replace me.
Nobody's after you.
No, please believe
LA.
me.
Where have you been?
To the moon and back.
You've been drinking.
Ding, 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 ding.
What else?
What else
have you been doing?
Oh, you want to know their names?
You need to sleep this
No,
off.
there were two. There was Tom, there's Cher.
Be quiet.
God, okay, you have to do it, okay? And then you have to tell me all of the horrible things that Regina says. Regina George is not sweet. She's a scum-sucking road horse. She ruined my life.
She's fabulous, but she's evil.
What do you mean? Regina, you seem to really hate her.
Yes. What's your question?
Well, my question is, why?
Regina started this rumor that Janis was
Damien! Shall we not? No, look, this isn't about hating her, okay? I just think that it would be like a fun little experiment if you were to hang out with them and then tell us everything that they say.
I don't know why Dion's going out with a high school boy. They're like dogs. You have to clean them and feed them, and they're just like these nervous creatures that jump and slobber all over you.
Ew! Get off of me! Ugh, as if.
So, okay. Like right now, for example, the Haitians need to come to America. But some people are all, what about the strain on our resources? But it's like, when I had this garden party for my father's birthday, right? I said RSVP because it was a sit-down dinner. But people came that, did not RSVP. So I was, totally bugging. I had to haul ass to the kitchen, redistribute the food, squish in extra place settings. But by the end of the day, it was the more the merrier. And so, if the government could just get to the kitchen, rearrange some things, we could certainly party with the Haitians. And in conclusion, may I please remind you that it does not say RSVP on the Statue of Liberty.
Woo! Okay. Here's what I can do. Okay, I can roll my eyes all the way back in my head. Okay. I can also double joint both of my elbows. Okay, catch an eyeful of this. Okay, so there are some things you should know about me. I'm really loyal, and I'm so smart you have no idea. Maybe even a genius. But the thing I'm best at is I'm awesome at twirling fire batons. Okay, ready? Okay. Hey. Oh.
Come on, get off the bed, let's go. She's a witch too, you know. I mean, the only reason you're in love with her is because she cast a spell on you.
No.
Yes. Sad but true. That's why I'm here. To help you forget about it. You are nothing. You are shit. You don't exist. The only way you know how to treat women is by treating them like whores when you're the whore! And that's gonna stop! You understand? You understand what I'm saying? Really? Look in your eyes tells me you might not be so sure. After all, you have every reason in the world to do it. I mean, you killed Chris, and you killed your mom. You killed your mom when you were coming out of her. Now that is really special. Even I couldn't go that low. Bravo!